I analyzed over 1,400 meta ads after the Adromeda update, and the highest converting ad structure was the one every expert tells you to avoid. And after understanding these three sequences of a good creative in this new Adromeda era, it's completely changed how we run ads. In fact, everyone on YouTube is saying what a winning ad is, but that's exactly why most of your ads aren't even converting in 2026, because the best performing ads were consistently used all in the same sequence that nobody is showing you. So let me break down this creative sequence, because once you see how it's structured, it will completely change how you approach your creative in 2026. Starting with number one, the first layer in this sequence is education, discovery, and awareness. And here we are inside of an ad account with one of our clients. And just to break this down, whenever we talk about a sequence, we want to make sure to batch in this first layer. And essentially what we're doing is we're educating our customer, they're discovering our product, they're unaware of what this product even is. So we want to build up that first layer to bring in as many eyeballs as possible, because in our second layer, we will later move them down the line. So let's just look at a few examples of these videos for what educational based videos look like and what top of funnel videos really are. Okay, so this is a simple video. It's a top of funnel based video. It is meant to make people product aware of something that they haven't seen before. So plot twist, it's not our real hair. People are discovering that some people are wearing wigs out in public and it looks very real and almost is impossible to notice. So this is gonna be new information for some people. They didn't realize that maybe wigs could look this real. So that is product discovery, and they're becoming aware of a product like this that people are wearing out in public. The next educational based video. So once again, another product aware based video. What if getting ready was as easy as throwing on your hat? So now they are becoming problem aware. So rather than having to spend a few hours getting ready, where they're washing their hair, they're drying their hair, they're ironing their hair, getting it ready, where they have to be somewhere very quickly, they could just throw on this hat with the wig installed in it, and it looked just as natural as their real hair, and they could be ready very quickly and be out and about. So they're discovering this product and the potential first problems and solutions that this could help with. Let's look at another video example of this. Once again, getting ready shouldn't take an hour, just throw it on.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God.
So this is partly a education video. We're showing what the product is. People haven't heard of it before. They're learning that people are wearing things like this and how you can put it on. This is the first sequence of ads. Here's the final video.
Ladies and gentlemen, boarding will begin shortly. Thank you for choosing a softer.
Okay, so this is the only wig I can travel in comfortably. So now people are wondering if they're traveling, they don't have to spend as much time getting ready. They can just throw this on, get on their flight, and quickly be done with the day and not have to worry about spending too much time in the mornings. So all of these videos play a very specific role in the very first sequence. We want to educate the buyer so that way they can understand what our product is. Most people miss this first layer, and it is very crucial, because if people don't know what it is that you're selling, you need to ensure that you're educating them. And a lot of times people don't even realize your product exists or there's something like that. So you want to make sure that they discover it and become aware of specific problems they may have not realized they even had. This is great for building the top of funnel. And what you'll find is these ads specifically get very low frequencies and very high reach, because they're able to be blasted out to a high volume of people to view these ads, because they work really well, because it's discovery. So you're gonna get really low frequency on this first sequence, which is crucial to building up your top of funnel. Now, the second layer in this sequence is they are product aware, but are undecided on who they trust. Essentially what this means is now that they understand what your product is and they've discovered it, they now are product aware and they're comparing you against other products out there. So maybe they're seeing more ads of your competitors. They now understand that there's potential problems that they're facing. They don't know if they necessarily trust you yet or if they should even buy the product. They're still in that stage of, I understand what it is and why this could be something I could use, but they're not fully sold on the aspect. And that could be trust related, where they don't trust you. It could be that there's a lot of competitors in the space and they're trying to decide if they should pick between one brand or another. Or it could just be that there's not enough credible information or additional things that they can really justify buying it. So at this stage, they're now moving into that middle funnel. So this second batch of sequence is where we start to break down those beliefs and further educate and show them exactly what our product does and how we're differentiated.
Our product revolutionized the wig market, and here's why.
So here we go. We already in the first 4 seconds. Now they've been looking at other competitors. So what are we saying? We've revolutionized the wig market. We're now differentiating ourselves so that way they can understand why they should go with us instead of others in this stage.
There wasn't a wig designed to be easy to throw on, low maintenance, super comfortable, and affordable.
So at this point, there's other wigs in the market. Maybe they don't have the same capability like this wig where it has a hat and it's much easier to make it look a lot more believable and it's very simple to use. So we're breaking down the features and benefits at this stage. A lot of time people just throw up a features and benefits ad and they'll get some conversions, but it's not very scalable. And that's because they missed sequence 1. And then sequence 2 is where we start to educate them further and show them how the product works and what makes us different.
So what's the verdict?
I am an autumn.
Now we're making them feel more comfortable at this stage, where our friends are wearing it with beanies, we're showing them other ideas on how you can incorporate the product. So maybe they don't like hats. Well, we're now showing beanie options. We're giving them more ideas on use cases and we're making them feel comfortable where other people are doing this. Once again, going back to the same thing, we're educating and showing more use cases on how to use our product. We're building familiarity. So now at this point, they're starting to understand how to use it. They have plenty of ideas for ways that they can, style this. And so now they start to understand the product a lot better at this stage. Now we're breaking down buyer beliefs. How long will this really take? There we go. So we're basically highlighting the problem, which is you spend a few hours getting ready, whereas this only takes 23 seconds and you already have your wig on, it looks great, and you can go out and about with your day. And then the final video for our middle of funnel to really seal the deal is our FAQ. Once again, breaking down buyer beliefs.
Answering the most frequently asked questions about my hustle wig. Can you wear it with any hat? Yes, I wear mine with caps, beanies, beach hats, any hat that covers the top of the wig, you can wear it with. While you can wear a hat over a regular wig, a hustle wig is much sleeker and cooler because there's nothing on top.
This is a full product walkthrough video. We're answering every question that somebody may have before they buy because they're still considering it. So we're giving them all the options, fully showing them how to use it and how they can go about ordering this. And so this is a full product breakdown video. Now these are gonna sit in the middle of funnel with our creative sequence. And in sequence number 2, you'll start to see that your frequencies are going to be shown a little bit more. So Meta understands to show this creative after the top of funnel creative. So education videos go first, then Meta, once those people have seen them for discovery, it starts to show higher frequencies on these to get people to trust you and understand your product better, so that way we can move them closer to the buyer stage. And the last and third layer in this sequence, this is the part everyone messes up on. The buyer needs subconscious permission to buy without regret. So what does this look like? For our bottom of funnel creatives, this is where we can list our offers. We can create urgency. They now understand what our product does. They become aware of our product. They start to learn how to use it and they have ideas. They're at the point of considering buying. They've maybe visited our website a few times. Now what Meta's gonna do is show these creatives at the bottom stage to get them to finally convert in this sequence. And what these creatives need to look like are going to either be offer related or we're sealing the deal on buying it.
I have 3 hustle wigs and I need you to tell me which one I should keep. If you guys don't know me, my name is Kanalea. I'm a curvy modest fashion influencer. I have so many lace top wigs, but sometimes I don't want to.
Okay, so now keep in mind the person has been educated, they understand the product, they've seen all the other ads before, and now they're being served a paid partnership ad, which is with another influencer in the space. This person has multiple wigs. This is the person who already has the product. They're seeing the full unboxing and they're being incentivized an additional offer. So this is getting them to the point to where like they've seen everything, they know it all, and now they're getting an offer to finally convert. And then we have somebody that is not from the brand, that is in partnership, that is breaking down everything they need to know and has been using wigs for a very long time. So that way the final trust is sealed and the person can convert. And these run at a much higher frequency. As you can see, the frequencies are even higher here because now we're finally getting the people to go through and make the purchase. Some additional ads like this are best hat wigs. This is where people are now, they're searching this up and they pretty much already know everything about the product. This is just a final call out to make them buy.
I love stuff. I love this kind of stuff all of this kind of stuff, this kind of stuff, this stuff.
Now, if you were to run this as a solo ad without all of the other variations, this ad would not do very well. But when you look at it, it's absolutely crushing it with a lot of purchase volume and a great return ad spend. But all it's saying is, I love hustle wigs multiple times. It's a very simple creative. But as a standalone, if you were only to run this ad, it wouldn't perform. It only works in the sequence because they already understand the product, and now we're just reiterating buy hustle wigs multiple times. They already know the product, we just need them to get to the website and finally make that purchase. Here's another example. We're showing the website. They visited it. We're showing them the different links. So at this point, they're just deciding which color they should go with, which link is going to fit them best, and now it's the time to buy. We're showing the website, we're showing everything on how they can check out because they're at those final stages, and these ads absolutely crush it. So, what do we need to do with these 3 sequences? Well, these aren't gonna be in separate ad sets. These are actually all going to run under the same ad set. With the Adromeda update, Meta knows when to show each of these creatives at the same time. So you can have up to 15 to 20 plus ads inside of that ad set where you have your first sequence of ads, which are all your education and discovery. You have your middle of funnel, which is breaking down all the buyer beliefs and building up that trust factor. You have your bottom of funnel creatives and your final sequence, where you're actually showing them where they can buy it and breaking down exactly what are the final questions that they have. And we're showing other people using it. We're making it very easy for them to visit the website and just make that final purchase, whether that's an offer or urgency incorporated in the creatives. And each of these play together. So we build it up, and as it comes down, each creative is being shown in order. This is the full sequence you need to be able to successfully scale on Meta right now. And all of the biggest brands are doing this. Just to show a great example of this, if we go to Rise, who's running literally 6,200 ads and are scaling like crazy on Meta, what do you see as we go through this? The very first video.
Most people don't realize how fast mushroom coffee works. Here's what happens inside your body in the—
This is education. People who don't understand what mushroom coffee is, this video is to educate them so that way they can become aware of the product and become aware of what mushroom coffee even is. What happens next?
Love Rise, but it's too expensive. Can you guys—
So this ad only makes sense to show to people who are already aware of your product, because now these people are asking questions about price. That would only happen if they've already visited the site and have considered buying but haven't. So this is breaking down the price objection, so it's shown at the middle stage. And these ads all run together side by side in the same audiences, so that way Meta can show them at the right time. What happens after they watch this video and break down the buyer belief? Well, we have our bottom of funnel, which is our special offer this week only. Has urgency and has a special deal to get them to finally convert, so that way we can move them through the final stage and be able to scale our spend. And this is what that bottom of funnel creative literally looks like. We have a special deal this week only, a strong CTA. This would be the final ad that Meta shows in this sequence. So as long as you have all of these creatives structured in the same audiences, so that way Meta can show them in order, you will be able to scale substantially faster than others who do not have these sequences in place. Now, understanding these 3 sequences in your ads is only a small piece of the pie when it comes to becoming successful with Meta ads in 2026. So I highly recommend you take these 3 frameworks you learned in this video and apply them to the 5 stages every brand goes through in this next video. And I will see you in that episode shortly.